So here at Donarbon we recycle waste for Cambridgeshire. We have several facilities. We have this one which recycles the general waste. We have an in-vessel composting process down the other end of the site which does green waste for the householders, and we have several transfer stations for dry recyclable waste as well. Most of our facilities we had incidents in the past with lorries colliding with doors on the buildings and people not abiding to health and safety regulations and things like this. So there is a requirement to record these incidents so we can prove them to insurers what actually happened, and also to the health and safety managers as well. We can clearly describe and say to people, look, this is what happened, and no one can argue with that. And that was the main driver for them.
3IT originally installed 3 Axis cameras at a remote Donarbon site. They were extremely easy to install. Donarbon were very pleased with them. So when the MBT plant was in the planning stages, it was a first choice to go back to Axis and use Axis cameras and the Axis design team and come up with a plan and a specification to install all the cameras at the new Donarbon plant.
The Donarbon MBT plant uses the cameras to look around the plant. We have great benefit from not only seeing where people are, but we can see where blockages are. We have very sophisticated equipment in the preparation hall, lots of conveyors, lots of machinery. We need to keep an eye on where people are. The few people we have, we need to keep them safe. The cameras have got an amazing ability to zoom in, even down to the number plate recognition on a bin lorry, which is useful for if there's any incidents on site and we need them for insurance purposes. We can also detect blockages very easily using the cameras, and the person in the control room recognises where the blockages are and can radio through to one of our few cleaners or operatives here at Donarbon to clear the blockages and get the plant up and running. It has a very, very good recording facility. We can play back video of any incidents or any issues that we need to look back on, and it also has a great ability to take photos. If you'll see something, just take the picture, save it to a file. Very easy to use, very easy to transfer files across the networks and email them to people.
We decided to install network cameras because A, the superior quality of the pictures, and B, because there are cameras at remote sites at Alconbury, at the IVC, as well as at the main head office at the MBT, and we have managers and other members of staff who wanted to view any images from any of the locations in the whole Donarbon company.
Other teams have requested access to the system, having seen how it can operate. A good example is how Transport team has benefited. This team are responsible for organising lorries to take the refuse derived by the council for processing. They have streamlined the process by remote monitoring rather than physically having to go to the sheds.
So Axis Communications is in its 26th year now as a company, and for the past 14 or 15 years we've been the leader in network video or IP surveillance. We specialise in solutions going into segments such as education, retail, industry, banking and transport. In the instance of Donarbon, we implemented a large project of fully functioning PTZ cameras which were used not only for security but for a number of other benefits which Donarbon saw as a result of the investment in this solution.
It's really come onto its own, the system. We have benefited so much from it. It's a very good tool and it's a really good eye round the plant, and something that we couldn't operate the plant without.
The great surprise for us was that we had these extra benefits from it which we never expected to use, and that's why really we've continued with these in our new projects.